Hey guys, welcome back. Good to see you. Today we got another VHS thrift haul for you guys today. And again, another mixed bag, so we'll just jump right into it. First off, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I have a huge Jean-Claude Van Damme collection of VHS, but I didn't have this one. Street Fighter. This is a great movie. Hour and 42 minutes, rated PG-13. This is the old MCA Universal tape, 95-ish, I'd say. Yeah, movie 94, tape 95. Street Fighter has the perfect combination of elements to put the magic back into Saturday matinees. Ah, very true. Great flick, guys. Really, really like this one a lot. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Just an all-around great one. Raul Julia. What else we got in here? Well, that's all we need to know. Featuring sizzling songs by Ice Cube and Hammer. I'm assuming that's MC Hammer. Street Fighter is an exciting, no-holds-barred action film for the whole family. Yeah, definitely a classic, guys. So check out Street Fighter if you have not seen it. Here's one that quite a few people enjoy, of course. The collector's edition of Brandon Lee in The Crow. I did not have this tape. Definitely cool. I think this collector's edition is, look at the back, it's fantastic. Is widescreen, maybe I'm wrong, 1993. Original soundtrack, read the book, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really say why it is a collector's edition. It's weird. But there it is, collector's edition. Brandon Lee, The Crow, guys. Awesome. Great flick. Oh, here we go. Sorry, right on the front. Includes Brandon Lee's last on-camera interview. So I guess that's the collector's edition. But there you go. Alrighty. Next up, G.I. Jane. Demi Moore. Failure is not an option. That's a great cover. But yeah. The performance of her career. Yeah, it was definitely good. Highly entertaining, exciting. I always liked this one. What can you say? Demi Moore. Yeah, she was good. Yeah, she's still, it's just, anyways, yeah. Moving along. Alright, let's get serious. Here we go. Joe Don Baker, guys. Love it. Walking Freaking Tall. Check that out. Somebody's opened it. It's still got the kind of loose shrink wrap on it. This was put out by Rhino. I think that was put out in the mid-90s too. Yeah, 97. Of course, the movie from 73. The one that started it all, guys. Walking Tall. If you know anything about it, Google it, check it out. Awesome. The other one with Dwayne Johnson was okay too, right? It was okay. It was decent. But this flick is fantastic. I wouldn't miss it. Sorry, guys. I would not miss that if get a chance. Check it out. Take your best shot because it'll probably be your last. Just awesome. Awesome. And when I found that one, I actually found Walking Tall 2. Buford's back, and this time he's out for blood. This is starring Bo Svensson, Lucas Skew. Yeah, Noah Beery appears in this again. I don't think I ever saw the sequel. Man, that guy looks exactly like Joe Don Baker. What the hell? Anyway, there it is. Walking Tall 2, The Legacy Continues. One is with Bo Svensson as Sheriff Buford Pusser, a one-man army trying to rid his small Tennessee town of corruption. I mean, I love these movies. I haven't seen this one, but the first one, I like the style, one guy against the world kind of thing, taking on bad guys. That's fantastic. First one's great. Can't speak to this one, but I'm definitely excited to check it out, guys. Walking Tall 2. Jeez. All right. Then, There Is No Law. There Are No Limits. Rutger Hauer. Beyond Justice. Boom. Vidmark tape. Awesome. Love Rutger Hauer, man. Really, really, really like him a lot. From way back when to his more newer stuff that he'd done. Just terrific. Something else. What can you say? Just fantastic. All right, next up, another classic, Codename Wild Geese. And check out, now, I don't like these, sort of EP tapes. I mean, who does? But, with the yellow borders and stuff and Good Times Video and stuff. But sometimes that's all you had, You want to collect some of these. These companies were actually making them available to collect. They were like $6-7. And you could kind of build up your collection back in the day. When, if you had to go and buy this directly from the distributor, it'd be like $80. Because this wasn't a common title, let's say, for people to buy for their home, home library. So, there's still quite a few of these floating around with the yellow borders and stuff, and I always pick them up. I think we showcased House in a video a couple of videos ago, and on my 3 Angel tapes, 1, 2, and 3 are, in that same format. So, I don't complain too much about it, but it's just the quality. They were trying to make it collectible for everybody, so they were putting them like in EP mode, and like there's more grain and fuzz, and you have to adjust your tracking more frequently. But here's one: Codename Wild Geese, Ernest Borgnine, Lee Van Cleef, Mimsy Farmer, and Klaus Kinski. I mean, just a classic, and in nice shape, and so that kind of explains why these yellow borders are on some of these tapes. But yeah, definitely a good one if you haven't had a chance to see that. Look at that. Oh, it's terrific. So there's that. What else we got? Ah, yes. I think I showed this a while back. No, I didn't. I meant to, and it wasn't I forgot to slip it in one of my other updates. But the Stanley Kubrick collection, Full Metal Jacket. The best war movie ever made, says Jay Scott of the Toronto Globe and Mail. It's definitely up there, I'll tell you, in my opinion. I've got a few others that I enjoy, but it's definitely, you can't complain about this. Definitely a great flick. Born to Kill. Love that helmet and everything. Man, just awesome. Great tape to add to the collection. Definitely great. Real classic. What else we got here? Yeah, we got Bruce Lee here. Enter the Dragon. I just rewatched this recently. Still stands up, still holds up, definitely cool. Gotta love John Saxon, though, man, in this thing, too. That guy's just awesome. It's good times, definitely. It's fantastic. Yep, Anna Capri, Bob Wall. Directed by Robert Close. Yeah, just one of the all-time greats. If you get a chance if you're a Bruce Lee fan or not, definitely check out Enter the Dragon, guys. Definitely a good one. Now this one, I think I did just have this up a while ago, and then I found another copy of it here. Big Trouble in Little China. What can you say? One of my all-time favorite flicks. Just an all-around fantastic action, comedy, thriller, sci-fi, cheese extravaganza. I mean, this is like Kurt Russell's masterpiece, I would say. And John Carpenter as well. And the music, the score, the whole thing, it just all comes together. Low pan, the whole thing just comes together wonderfully. It's just a really, really great flick. James Hong as Lo Pan. I mean, you can't beat it, guys. If you have not seen this flick, Kim Cattrall, of course. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it. Big Trouble in Little China. Got the Blu-ray of this too. I think I've got a couple DVDs of it. Got the vinyl record score, John Carpenter, that came out a year or two ago on either Waxwork or Death Waltz or what's the other? One of those. But just terrific soundtrack as well. Just awesome. I mean, it's a perfect movie. It really is. It's fantastic. Big Trouble in Little China, guys. All right. Let's see. We got a couple more down here. Arachnophobia, a classic. I like this one. It's not my favorite movie. I don't know what it is about it. Yeah, it's just it's good. It is thrilling and it is a comedy, like it says on the back. But it's not one that I go to all the time. Like say if you're throwing in Beetlejuice or something like that. Arachnophobia is definitely a great flick, but the rewatchability on this one, I don't know. For me, I think we could have seen more John Goodman in it as the exterminator and stuff like that. And just the whole scenario, I think with Jeff Daniels being this doctor and he arrives in town, they spent a lot of time kind of talking about that, and it's like kind of two pictures for me. Two pictures. I wasn't going to get into this, but it's kind of like two pictures in one where, you know, they spend a great deal of time talking about him trying to be this doctor there, and the other guy, you know, tells him, I can't remember the whole thing, but he comes to this new town to be a doctor there, and it's kind of like a drama side, and then there's like the spider side, there's the arachnophobia side, and it's kind of like, to me, there's like two movies there, and they just try to kind of jam them together. Like maybe we should have had more spider stuff. Like, I don't know. It was just I don't know. There's something always just been a little off-putting about it to me. It's entertaining, but the story or something to do with how they came up with this just doesn't seem to really mesh together. It's fine to have him as a doctor at this place, and then there's this thing of spiders running rampant, but then they keep kind of going back to this whole, you know, his story and him being a doctor in this new doctor in this town. And like, I don't think we needed all that extra stuff. We should just focus more on the horror aspect with the spiders and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just anyway. It's probably more than I should be saying about it, but it's a good flick. Just not my favorite, obviously. Okay, here we go. Beastmaster 2, Through the Portal of Time. Man, look at this cover. Mark Singer from V, which we just talked about, and Kari Wurr. If you haven't seen her, or you're familiar with like Shannon Weary or any of these other kind of people, you need to check this movie out. Fantastic. The long-awaited sequel to the original Beastmaster. I mean, oh my God, I might just watch this tonight. Like, I mean, it's just amazing. And Mark Singer in this thing is incredible. Look at this. Awesome hero. What does it say? An awesome hero, an invincible villain, time travel to a distant world. It's going to be a wild weekend. I mean, this is entertaining, folks. All right? This is what you should be renting right now. Beastmaster. Look it up wherever you need to find it. Netflix. I don't know what the hell's on Netflix, but just find it. It's terrific. Another Don Coscarelli film, of course, the original. The Beastmaster. The epic adventure is back like never before. Man, this is just rules. Born with the courage of an eagle, the strength of a panther, and the power of a god. Man, this is just the greatest thing ever. Seriously. Terrific. Now, one you have, you know, if you guys haven't seen, and I haven't found yet, one of my favorites is Deathstalker 2. I do have a DVD of that, but yeah, just another great flick. If you have not seen it, I would definitely pick it up. It's got, man, everything's slipping my mind here. Oh my goodness. Where the heck is that, guys? Just bear with me here. Oh, what's his name? From the All-Nighter. Oh my God. He's one of my favorites. Pressure's on here. John Terlesky from Chopping Mall, etc., etc. And the All-Nighter. John Terlesky, this guy down here, and this, you can't even see him. Anyway, he's the Beastmaster. He's the Deathstalker in Deathstalker 2. I would definitely check that out, guys, if you have a chance. What can I say? It's definitely worthwhile. What the hell did I do with it? Anyway, but that is a great one, and it's a Jim Wynorski film. So if you know anything about Jim Wynorski, and you like babes with guns and sci-fi and stuff like that, Deathstalker 2 is fantastic. But this is damn good as well. So I would definitely check out Beastmaster, guys. And Beastmaster 2, holy smokes. I mean, what a comp. There it is. Like it says, it's going to be a wild weekend, man. You rent these two? Boom! It is a wild weekend. It's the greatest. Definitely check this out, man. If you like Don Coscarelli and that kind of stuff. Holy smokes. Yeah, this was... Okay, see, there you go. Beastmaster 2. The screenplay was actually written by Jim Wynorski, which I did not know. But that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Fantastic. The original directed by Silvio Tabet. The sequel, sorry. But yeah, the original, Don Coscarelli, of course, of Phantasm fame and things like that. All right. And last but not least, finally can cross this off my list. Your luck just ran out. Leprechaun. Awesome flick. Love it. I've got all of them except for the fourth one. I still haven't seen it. I should check that out. But definitely a great movie, guys. I couldn't believe that this was floating around there on the shelf at the thrift shop. Usually it's, you know, there's not a lot of horror stuff, you know, these days. People getting rid of it, they either sell it or it's been gone a long time, and, you know, it just doesn't even make its way to the pawn shops or thrift shops, I should say. But this one did, and I was very excited to find it, and just happy to add it to my collection, because I do not have the Leprechaun or any of the Leprechauns on VHS. So there we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please stay tuned, guys. Click the notification bell and subscribe if you have not already. I do appreciate all the subscribers, new and old. Definitely appreciate that. Subscribe though, so you know when the next videos are coming out. Do horror reviews, collection updates, VHS collection updates, Blu-ray updates, and things like that. Other thrift hauls, VHS thrift hauls, things like that. So leave some comments below if you like this video, guys. Thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care.